Welcome back, guys. This is Professor
Bugman.
and Homer, and we are getting back into Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's finish this out. Some fucking shitty things are happening to us right now.
I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much.
Just runs away.
There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
Like, not to be alone or something? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long.
Okay.
Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Ha!
Oh, wait, actually, is that me?
What's that noise?
Ah!
Caca, I have her wallet. Caca! It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah!
Oh, God,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Homer, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
He resets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot. Now put your set on.
Right? You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course, I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Woohoo! In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I'd try expressing myself a bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, but it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
Don't express yourself.
You're always worrying about me, Homer. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Sign up for this shit.
Right?
Homer, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry. I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well.
Eat the fucking chocolates!
It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
That was
How-
sliding.
Yeah, I guess. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolates wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. I won't take one.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Sure.
Of course!
Oh no. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She just bite my fucking fingers off. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Her dandruff falling like a snowflake.
From the ceiling.
Well, in that case, sorry.
Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Hey?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did you just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Homer?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't... Homer?
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Homer? My heart! My heart won't stop pounding, Homer. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Homer?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me want to not read. I just want to look at you. Oh, fuck!
I'm starting to like Monica more and more.
It's time to share poems.
Fuck this, I'm joining the anime club!
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win.
And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Oh, sorry. I get the feeling that you're probably most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, spending time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really learn something from her, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from her. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing from her favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, and that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anybody. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Just a bitchy
Not
rant.
bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No,
No,
of course
of course
not.
Okay, stop.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Pressure.
Something that you're afraid of people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 girls in the very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now.
You gotta pick one.
I was gonna pick Monica anyway.
Homer, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide, starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something.
Ugh.
I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing up, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Ooh,
Something,
endless.
something. Endless? Or
Looks like endless poem of meaningless, yeah.
delete her.
Oh yeah, you got it all together in the head.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Some Matrix shit going on now.
I've been waiting for this.
Her arms are just like dripping blood.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Homer, this one might even be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Homer. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it.
I gotta make tea!
I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Homer? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear, gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes! A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt-head of holy stakes, tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gems and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel.
Are there any other students in this school?
It's gotta be slow sounds like.
Like a slow clap, but
What'd you think?
Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
No, I'm good. Oh, yes. Duh.
Good poem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems,
What the
right?
fuck is going on?
We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Just about the festival.
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
Did he just black out?
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're getting to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Homer joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyways?
They get me away from you!
We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that they never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Homer?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Homer's degree just because he doesn't know how to say anything.
Say no to anything.
Say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri even talked about Homer. Yuri never even talked until Homer joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Homer isn't. Oh, I thought that was. And Homer isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I like your president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Homer want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No.
No. Oh,
Natsuki's
alright.
right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Homer, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, I remember you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Homer. It's not the same. Won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then even I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here now.
Natsuki!
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess.
Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the room is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry to kill herself. Oh!
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
Your eye has something in it. I don't know.
But what about you, Homer?
Go.
What do you want to get out of this club?
I think you lost a blood vessel.
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Oh, she's dripping blood. Okay.
Where?
Her eye.
Oh.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, shit.
Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright.
Just don't bring the giant cylinder thing again.
Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Hey!
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend.
Monica!
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay?
Me too!
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Homer?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a bit with Homer before we leave.
Oh god, no.
Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that.
Help me!
It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. That things have been a little bit hectic, haven't they? Homer, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. That would mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No!
And on that note, I'm ending this episode.
Alright.
I don't know what the fuck's... I played this game before. I can't remember what the fuck's gonna happen. Well, I remember the ending, but I don't remember the path. So it's fucking scared me too. But tune in next time, guys. Bye.
Later.